Against Donald Trump, 4 ongoing criminal cases involving dozens of charges, also 3 civil cases. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky has been tracking them all. Good morning, Aaron.
And good morning to you, George. Reclaiming the presidency, maybe Donald Trump's get-out-of-jail-free card. Trump has said he would fire special counsel Jack Smith within 2 seconds, erasing the 2 federal prosecutions he's brought, one over subverting the 2020 election, the other for retaining classified documents. Now, Smith could try to turn over the January 6th case to career prosecutors, maybe issue a report about his findings, but Trump, in all likelihood, would face no legal consequences. The classified documents case has already been dismissed. Now the special counsel's appeal to reinstate it would likely be withdrawn. Trump's criminal case in Georgia produced this iconic image of the campaign, his mugshot. Any trial now would have to wait until 2029. And Trump is scheduled to be sentenced here in New York later this month for falsifying business records. Even if that goes forward, it's hard to see how he faces any meaningful sentence now. And George, an appeals court in New York is considering whether Trump must pay a civil fraud judgment. So it's possible George Trump will begin his presidency owing nearly $500 million. Guys.
Okay, Aaron, thanks very much, Michael.
All right, we're going to have more now from our chief legal analyst, Dan Abrams, who is here with us this morning. Dan, if we just heard President-elect Trump convicted in hush money case, scheduled to be sentenced on November 26th.
And
what happens now?
Well, remember, his lawyers have been pushing to delay this, and it seems that was a pretty smart decision, because now you don't just have a criminal defendant, you have a president-elect who is going to be sentenced. And I do not see any way that this judge now sentences him to any kind of meaningful time. I don't see how he gives him any jail time at all. And one other point on Jack Smith, which is I would expect that Jack Smith is probably going to resign before he lets Donald Trump actually fire him.
And we were alluding to also the 3 civil cases that he's appealing. What about those?
That's a different game, right? Because that's about money. He can't now take back those judgments that were held against him. Very different when you've got the government trying to take away someone's freedom, as you do in a criminal case, versus when you're trying to take away someone's money. The money judgments are going to remain, some of them from the government, some of them from a private plaintiff, and the appeals will continue, but he very well may still owe all of that money, even as president.
All right, we'll see what happens there, Dan. Thanks so much.